All right. Hi. Welcome to Ladies Night. Um, I want to thank everybody for coming. Hassan Burton, as always, the man of the hour, the first one on point. Um, Bella B, I see you made it. And of course, Belmore, Emmanuel Briggs. Good to see y'all. Tonight we have a new guest, um, Abenia, Abenia, with us, and our topic for tonight is the positive effect of feminism. And I know some of y'all got a little thrown off by the picture, the thumbnail. Oh, that's okay. You're gonna see what we're talking about. Okay. Now we've been told by over and over again that um that um that when black women became feminists, I don't know what black women they talking about became feminists, but and how it was bad for the black community and it was bad for black men that black black feminists was they were concentrating on what was good for the woman instead of what was good for black people. And I'm saying, well, one, that's wrong. There was no black feminists um, at that time, or if there was, that was like one or two women, and they were not they were not trying to be just about black women. Um, I personally think they they made a mistake joining the feminist movement if they did, or at least not the everyday women I knew joined the feminists. Now, did black women benefit from the feminist movement? Yeah, the women. So of course, with benefits, one benefits the other because they were thinking along line. They were thinking of just themselves, but because of the way it is, we got benefit from it too. But that wasn't what it was initially planned. This was all about uh, uh, the white woman's privilege, benefits, Becky's benefits, Karen's benefits, and if we got anything, it was an accident. If they had their way, they would have done it where they could still get everything, but exclude black women. They would have done it. hmm Yeah. So the feminist movement. Let's think about all of the positive things that came about because of the feminist movement. Okay, one, we was able to work, not just work and just uh um as a housekeeper, a nanny. Maybe we lucky a school teacher, but very few women were allowed to be school teachers back then. The only woman was allowed to be a school teacher was what they called the old maid, the woman that's never going to get married. And because she's never going to get married, she's not going to be able to marry because um she's not going to have anybody provide for her. There's no going to be a husband, a father, brother. So hey, she has to work or start.
And hey everybody. I just wanted to say too, people I think are thinking about it in the wrong way a lot of times. First of all, yes, black women have always worked from the plantation to the house, so that's not necessarily what they were fighting for, just to work. I'm sure they didn't want to have to work, but they did. But seeing as if black men were being targeted with trumped up charges after slavery ended so that they can be put back into a form of slavery, what were the women supposed to do? And if they could only get housekeeping jobs or laundry jobs or things of that nature, those weren't enough to support, you maybe you had 3 or 4 kids or whatever, and you had to support them. That wasn't enough. And if there were a lot of, we got these historically black colleges that, free people of color at that time were going to, and then other people got off the plantation. They were going and getting education, and they wanted to work at, higher paying jobs and better themselves as well. But keeping I think that's what I think that's what black women were striving for. We want to be able to make more money, to support our families and stuff like that as well. They were making it very hard for black men. So that woman, of course, she had to step in. If that man was taken away for some reason, but she can only do so much on a laundress's salary or whatever, and there were no set salaries. You get whatever they pay you, whatever they offer you. So um, I don't think it was all about that. And I know that black women got into feminism well, in the beginning anyway, for just basic rights as a human to, be able to earn a wage and work at a decent job and things like that. And just not to be able to be, you know, seen as property of their husbands and things like that. So where it evolved to from that was something different.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. For black women, it we never stopped working. In fact, there was a law on the book that they made black women work who didn't need to work. They were working at home. They even a record of a newspaper woman, a newspaper record where the black, in fact, they made a reference to it in the movie. Into a movie where this white woman wanted this black woman to work for her, and she told the woman, "No." They said, "We're gonna be under arrest. You have to work. Is it legal for you not to be work?" She said, "I do work. I work at home taking care of my kids." They were saying, taking care of my family. They said that was not good enough. They arrested her for loitering, for not working,
Yeah,
for
I
not having a
recall
job.
that. I recall reading about that. Yeah, that they had to work, or I forget the term that it was for it, that you were considered if you did work, but you were expected to have a job, whether man or woman. They didn't care if you had children at the home or whatever. You were supposed to be working. So working was basically the white woman's desire. We always worked. So it
Hmm.
was, that wasn't what we were fighting for. They were fighting for, I think their goals were different than our own.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, they were vastly different. They wanted more like equality with their men and to be treated just like a man. And I know some of the feminists, including black women, got on that train as well later on. But originally, that's not what black women um, sought to do. Not to be equal to a man, but to just be treated fairly and not be treated like just property.
Hmm.
They already went through that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peace,
And so
everybody.
I,
Peace. How everybody doing? What's good?
hey Lucy.
Hey, Lucy.
So Abenia,
Abana.
yeah, Abena.
Abana.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Abana.
Abena, Abena. So, have y'all had the feminist movement move through y'all country? Um, and yeah,
Ghana.
Abena is from Ghana.
Togo.
Everybody.
Let her talk. Yeah, she said.
Mm-hmm.
Abana, tell them where you from. Tell them where you from, where your lineage go, and then speak. Abana, she might be having technical difficulties because both of us are we in Africa, so you know
Mm.
the network ain't that good. Abana,
You're unmuted. Go ahead and try.
I don't know what's going on. It might be the network.
Yeah, let me see something. Oh, okay. I see what it is.
Okay, so what's the question? Cause I just got here, y'all.
We was just going over feminism and um some of the history about it and why that uh feminism wasn't a black woman's thing. That wasn't what we were going for.
Oh no,
Hmm.
no. Who is that? Oh, we no, we weren't going for that. Why would we go for that? Um, I really don't understand what these dudes is talking about because it's like every time a woman talks about her own self preservation, her own survival, then they flip it over into feminism.
I don't know.
So, you know, I don't understand. So I'm here to learn. From what I see that, feminism, they start talking about that in 1848, 1848, and women rallied against men back then. It went on into 1902. So if we look at those dates, 1948, I think that black people, ADOS, was still in slavery when feminism uh, got started.
And it wasn't started by black women because in the early 1800s, women were white women were fighting for the right to just hold property, to own stuff in their own names, and they couldn't if they didn't have a husband. They didn't let women even own property. So when those laws got passed that allowed them to own property in their own names, and that trickled down to us, that was even more important for our women, I would say, because think about all the men that were missing or taken. So what if we couldn't own property? We couldn't have our own house. We couldn't have our own shop or anything. Even in the in the black towns. What if we weren't allowed to do that? Your man is gone. What are you supposed to do? He was picked up on some charge of loitering or saying he looked at a white woman and they took him away. You know, I mean, why?
Let me
How
let me
would that would be
let me
more detrimental to a black woman?
let me take it back to this. Let me take it back to this. Let's just talk about feminism. Let's not bring race into it. Okay? Let's take race out of it for a second, right? Okay. So when we're talking about feminism, black women didn't have any rights just like the white men. Right. So if feminism got started in the 1800s, in the mid 1800s, we were still enslaved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think that is the colonizers' woman wanting to have rights. Now it's real funny that when I Google feminism, it says the wave formally began at the
Somebody's
Seneca Falls.
echoing.
It might be me. Hello?
Um. Okay. Let's mute our mic for a second while Lucy talking. Let's see if that'll clear it up.
It's coming from Abinah.
Hey, Abana, you can't listen to the stream and you gotta listen to it through your stream yard. You know what I'm saying? You'll get an echo if you listen to it in the background.
You're
But
good
when I,
now, Lucy.
yeah, it's real funny when I Google the date of feminism. You know, it doesn't give a clear definition. It gives some Elizabeth lady name. It talks about some Seneca Falls Convention, 1848. So if feminism began in 1848, from what Google says, right? Where were black women in 1848? I think we was right next to you, black man. I think we were right next to you. And by this time we had already went through 400 years or at least 300 some years of fucking bullshit. So when we talk about the positive effects of feminism, feminism was not our fight. We didn't even have the right to fight next to white women. White women used us because of our gender. And then you wonder why we have gender wars now. So you want to blame the black woman for feminism, but really it's your Trisket woman, your cave woman that started the feminism because she didn't have any rights with her man. See, if y'all remember, I mean, let's take a trip back down memory lane. I think that the only rights that any living organism had in the United States, and at that time it wasn't even called the United States yet, until 1776. Um, I think that the pale male had all the power. And so his counterpart, which is his woman, Becky, she wanted to do her own thing. Now, let's think about the black man and the black woman during that time. Even when we were quote unquote free from chattel slavery in 1865, we got so many dates, right? Um, was the black woman able to work? Because, see, I remember my grandma telling me that the reason why she had to get married was for survival. And I asked her, why? Why did you have to get married, grandma? My grandmother just turned 88 years old yesterday. She said she had to get married for survival because women, not black women, white women, women were not allowed to work. So when I hear these sissy bam, manosphere, red pill, yellow pill, rainbow pill, all these pill niggas talk about all this shit and how the woman should do this and the woman should do that and all these rules and regulations. We've been having rules and regulations on us from the beginning. And I'm not siding with the white woman. The white woman had more freedom. The white woman had access to the money the whole time. Had access to the money the whole time. Okay, so why wouldn't we ride on that coattail of feminism if it would help you, black man? If it would help you. See, I don't like the narrative that they create with this whole feminism thing because I don't think they're doing their research. So we're going to do our research tonight. We're going to break down the positives of feminism tonight, since feminism seems to be a fucking problem for these bitch ass niggas. Now, Dan, what do you have for the definition of feminism?
Oh, for the definition of feminism. Okay.
Because I like facts. I like to deal with words. I like breaking down, you know what I'm saying, the definition of, because when I put in Google feminism, when did feminism get started? The date of feminism. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a whole bunch of malarkey and a bunch of bullshit, and I see a bunch of beating around the fucking bush. So I mean, if all these things are coming about, why is Google trying to trip me up? Okay, I mean,
Okay.
I'm a feminism movement. I'm gonna
Okay.
start saying feminism
Okay.
movement. Go ahead.
I got feminism as the advocacy of women's right on the basis of equality of the sexes.
Okay. And I have feminism, the belief in social, economic, and political equality of the sexes. Although largely originating in the West, feminism is manifested worldwide and is represented by various institutions committed to activity on behalf of women's rights and interests. Okay, so what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, I have the same definition, stands for equal social, political, and economic opportunities for women who have been systematically oppressed for millennia. So,
It has nothing to do with the black woman. Has nothing to
yeah.
do with black women. So what is the problem with these sissy bim niggas that we rode on the coattails of feminism? Because if I mean y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think at the same time when feminism was going on, we was fighting for our civil rights, right? And we were standing next to the black man. Now, if there's some shit that can be offered on the sideline and it will be beneficial to us, I mean, when the nigga ain't never played the rule, play play the game, not the rule, because we never play the rule. We play the game. When we ain't never play the game? Are you mad because the game got played in our favor and not yours? And you didn't know how to stand in your position? And okay, so if the black woman is able to ride on the back of white feminism because that's what they should call it, white feminism, because feminism, it did benefit us, it did, because we have a vagina. So it's like we got rights on some, what's the word for it, like on some secondary shit, right? Like we just so happen to fit into that category because we have, the same biological parts as a white
Hmm.
woman, right? Now, they would say, oh, this was created to destroy the black man. No, feminism was created to bring equality between the white man, Becky and Brad. Feminism is a Becky and Brad fight. What do these niggas don't understand? And if feminism was able to give us jobs, we was able to work when you couldn't work, black man, when you couldn't work, like, why couldn't we do like we always have and create a whole new dynamic? Okay, so hey baby, look, these motherfuckers is creating some shit where we can go out and work. Now I know they looking at you like this, looking at you like that, but look, we can work together. You still the man in the household. Just because I'm bringing financial stability into the house, that doesn't make you less of a man. See, these crackers got us thinking that is making the man feel less because he not making more than the woman. Really, for real, y'all, fuck all this shit. I think these niggas mad because we make more money than them. And we had the opportunities to make more money than them, and they pissed off. They pissed off. They pissed off that we have more options than them because of the shit that has happened. But realistically, we didn't fight for none of this. Our fight died with the fucking Black Panther movement. So are you mad because we're still able to ride off of a movement we did not create? I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say that again for the slow sissy bams in the back, in the back, and the bitches that want to come over here and call us mammies. Okay, yes, I called you a bitch on ladies' night. I sure did. I sure did. I sure
Mm.
did. Sure did. I sure did. Because you're ignorant to the fact that if these Triscuits, if these Triscuits are doing some things to better themselves and a certain group of us are able to benefit from it, why wouldn't we try to ride off of that to get what we can get and then do our own thing. Ain't that called hustling? I thought
They
that was
do it to
called.
us all the time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
How we promote Fendi and fucking Gucci and how we say all that shit. Look, how many white corporations have come out and said that we didn't ask these rappers, these celebrities, these black celebrities to promote our goods. We didn't ask them to do that. We create our goods for our own. And these Negroes with the ER decided to promote our shit, and they don't even thank us. So before you talk about the feminist movement and the benefits that black woman has gotten over you, black man, you need to go back and look at how the cracker got over on you. Because every dollar you get, you want to shine and look good. Didn't what rapper came out with the song about something? He had a whole new E class with a quarter tank of gas. He couldn't even keep gas in his fucking Mercedes. He couldn't even keep fucking gas in his BMW, his Mercedes and shit. E class, that's Mercedes, right? He couldn't even keep fucking gas in his shit. And they got us jamming off this. Got him a brand E class with a quarter tank of gas. Nigga, you broke. Shut the fuck up. You got a quarter tank of gas in the E class. What I want for you? What I want with you? When I can go and ride off the feminist movement, get me a corporate job, slide into these institutions, get these degrees, get this money, you know what I'm saying? And leave the blue collar work to you. Cause then let me tell y'all something. I'm about to drop this shit. I had to drop my blunt and I'm gonna digress after this. You motherfuckers that's listening to this shit that's mad at what I'm saying and you confused about what the fuck I'm saying right now. See, yes, the black woman rode the fuck like a motherfucking styling off the CEO of the corporate world because you couldn't. But you know what you was supposed to do, black man, while we was riding the dick of the corporate world? You was supposed to be controlling the blue collar world because of your hands, because of your feet, your fucking muscles, your testosterone, the shit that we don't fucking have. So yes, we took our place behind a fucking desk. Yeah, we did. And sitting behind a desk pays more regardless of your fucking race than being out there and getting dirty and needing a sensual bath when you get home, getting them rose petals on you. Niggas, you can get rose petals. You can get a rose petal bath if you're doing that blue collar work while I'm doing the white one. Let me do the white collar work while you do the blue collar work. What's the problem? I can't lift bricks, nigga. And then when I want to come and lift bricks, you want to talk shit and tell me that I'm masculine and I'm being a nigga and I'm a lesbian because I want to come and lift bricks. But if I go sit behind a desk, you want to call me a fucking feminist. So what you want? All I'm asking these niggas to do is do the blue collar work while I do the white collar work. Can we do that? Because black man, from what I heard from Max, is that I did the wrong thing by going into healthcare and getting the whole fucking degree and all that. I could have been a freight line broker and being rich right now, sitting behind a fucking desk. Sitting behind a desk because I don't want to drive a truck. I don't want to have to upload fucking freight. But guess what? Guess who can upload and unload fucking freight? You, black man. So you can do the blue collar work. And I politely and femininely sit behind the fucking desk and put together the orders. Get contracts so you can get your ass out on the fucking road and do the fucking dirty work. So I can be cute and pretty with my lashes and my hair. I don't give a fuck how you think how I look. I can be pretty as I want because I'm sitting behind a fucking desk in my femininity, being feminine, not talking like this, but more like this. Hello, welcome to Maximum Overdrive Trucking Company. How can I help you? Yes. We have so many trucks, we have so many freight, we have this, we have that. I don't know shit about the fucking trucking business, but guess what? I depend on you, black man, to tell me about the fucking trucking business. The ones that's out here doing it. So let me sit behind the desk and do my little feminine thing, and you get out there and fucking do the fucking work. Can we see how we can take a benefit from what these crackers, I'm sorry, these Triscuits is doing out here? These Triscuits, what these Triscuits is doing out here, they wanted to fight. But why can't we look at their fight and be like, okay, they fighting with each other. So why can't we just go ahead and put the woman behind the desk, let her be cute, and then us, niggas with the testosterone, they call themselves alphas. You go ahead and do your fucking work and let us be cute. Cause again, in that position, nigga, we bringing the money to you, being cute. And I think a lot of these niggas got a problem with that because I think these niggas want to be cute. I think these niggas want to be the cute ones. They want how do you even say, okay, so you got feminist and feminism. How do you even convert the word masculine into a ist on it? I digress. I digress. I digress.
Woo. Okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah. And I was thinking that black men let white men get in their head and say, "Don't you feel? Uh, don't you feel less of a man that your woman is is making more money than you do?"
Uh,
Yeah, so they fall for that trap. They forgot about the divide and conquer. You know, well, who said that? As long as you okay, uh, Abena, you wanted to say something? Okay, well, yeah. So they fell for the divide and conquer and stuff like that to make uh them look at the woman's competition. She's not your competition. And as long as your woman is seeing you as a man, who cares what this white man is saying? But no, they fill your head in there, and then all of a sudden, everything the woman said is a swipe at your manhood, at your ability to make money. And of course, you fall for the okey doke, and next thing you know, you're mad at us because we're making more money. Are you saying that we're feminists? Are you saying that we uppity? Or are you just plain don't want nothing to do with it instead of, hey, working together? So now women feel like you hate them, and it just divides us more and more. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so the positive things of feminism was, hey, the plan was, okay, since we are getting benefit um from from what the feminists is doing. Okay, so we're get into job areas that y'all can't get into. We're supposed to work together. Like Lucy said, hey, y'all would have the blue collar covered. We have the white collar. We make sure work together, make sure our people get the money or get the job opening, job offers, or if it's whatever it is, if it's building the new offices, well then, hey, we know a black man, a black company that could build it. You know,
I seen somebody saying in the chat that and some being equal to the man. I don't want to be equal to the man, nor is it physically, possible, scientifically possible. We are not equal to the man. That's why I have a womb and a vagina, and he has what he has. Okay, we are not equal. We have our parts to play. So if we have our parts to play, why is he trying to play my part and want me to do some extra shit? I just don't understand. Like, what do they want from us? And it's like, what do you want? What do you want? And so then when I say fuck you, and I do it on my own, now all of a sudden I'm a lesbian. Oh, you so gangster. You talk like a nigga. It's like, okay, well, let me do the white collar part. You do the blue collar part. Okay. And then let's just can we look at the systematic shit that's being done to us and use it to our advantage? That's how I look at white supremacy. That's how I look at this whole system. That's how I look at everything. Okay, white people ain't having no problem with it. They clearly understand how to fraud the fucking food stamp system. That's why they continually going to fucking jail. Okay, so if they understand that this shit is bullshit and that we need to do what we need to do to survive, simply to survive. See, I want to do more than survive. See, y'all niggas trying to survive. I want to live. I want to live. It's the difference between surviving and living. Okay. So if I'm gonna tell you right now, if what's the name? What's the Trisket name? Jeff Bezos, whatever. If he remotely finds any interest in me, okay, I'm trying to get the trillions, and I would take one for the fucking team. Yes, y'all heard me correct. Y'all said Lucy said that she would take one for the team, but he got to be a trillionaire. Okay, and y'all best believe if I take one for the team, y'all can roast me, y'all can say what the fuck you want, but guarantee I won't say it here. Y'all already know. I'm not one of these goddamn, I'm not a swirler. So I will be vomiting the entire time. I said all that to say this. What as a black people are we going to do? Why are we talking about feminism? Right? I think feminism was a positive for the black community. Ooh, did Lucy say that? Ooh, what did Lucy say? Yes. The Feminism Act was a positive for black people. You know why? Because black man, we both was in a position where we was both fucked up. So if the cracker opened up some shit for us to be able to get into, just because it wasn't you, why are you mad? So what you need to do is make sure that the white man ain't doing some bullshit. Make sure the Triscuits ain't sexually harassing us. You make sure that we get to work and come home safe. You make sure that the black woman knows that when she goes into the Triscuit community to get that CEO bread, because they're hiring a black woman in the CEO position and not a black man. Instead of you being mad, make sure that she survives. Make sure that, I mean, come on, man. I mean, fuck. We in 2020. Is it that hard to understand how we need to hustle? Am I speaking a foreign language? I mean, all these niggas talking about, oh, the black woman, she get food stamps, she get Medicaid, she get all this. Okay, yes, nigga. So don't you think that you need to be helping her to open up a low key restaurant and use the food stamps to start the fucking restaurant? And then eventually she don't need food stamps no more. Hello. I mean, am I speaking a foreign language?
because I was thinking that because I was thinking that they were thinking about we taking whatever they want to do. That's what I was thinking about it. So they don't want allow us, the black women, to do whatever we want to do. You understand? That's why those fucking dudes or fucking people they fuck up. People they don't want us to do whatever we want to do now.
Okay, well, yeah. Unfortunately, we got these group of guys that they don't want us to do anything but be submissive to them and do what they say. Yeah. And in the meantime, they're saying whatever's gone wrong in the community is our fault. Feminism is one of the ways they're saying um that we caused the decline of the black community, and they're wrong. Yeah. First of all, black women weren't on the feminism thing. Did they benefit from what feminism did? Yeah. Um, take advantage of it. Of course, common sense would say if you have an opportunity and you can use it to up your survival rate and that of your family, take it.
I'm gonna say it again because I already know when niggas listen to this replay, they're gonna say Lucy is a fucking feminist. I'm not a fucking feminist because see, they want to equate feminism with lesbianism. I don't know what them bitches do. I don't go into that category. What I know is that when I see a loophole in the fucking system, when I see a way that we can take our shit back, as the Ghanaians say, Sankofa, reach back and get your shit back. Take your shit back. See, they're not gonna give us our shit. We gotta take it back. Okay. So if these uh Triscuits, these colonizers, had reversed everything, right? And they're pushing the black woman up and they flip-flopping the whole dynamic of what they say that the household should be, right? Okay. Then why would the black man be mad that I'm making more money than him? I'm put in a position higher than him. You know what I'm saying? Why can't we work together instead of being jealous? Now, I will say there's some females out here that will get into that CEO position and think she's better than everybody else. That comes with colonialism. That comes with the brainwashing. That comes with all the shits. I'm talking about people with that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So if we're working as a collective and we understand what the hell is going on around us, why would it be so much of an issue if if you want to put a message out there and if the public wants to hear it from a female versus a male, even if it's a message that the black man wants to get out, but people are more receptive to the feminine voice, then why not use, man, fuck, man. See, I've been in the military. You use your assets and your resources. You use what you got. And so maybe that's where I have the disconnect with everybody else because again, if the white woman was fighting Brad for her rights to work, why wouldn't I stand behind her? Because I'm looking at her like, oh shit, bitch, you fighting for women? Oh shit, can I, you know? I don't even think black women even asked to be in on the shit. I think Becky asked Keisha to be in on the shit because she needed more numbers. You know what I'm saying? And it was a benefit to Keisha to ride with Becky on it because neither one of them could work. Guess what? Neither they came together because they had a common enemy. Who? Brad. Guess what, black man? Guess who our common enemy is too? Brad. Brad. Okay. So you mad because Becky came to Keisha and said, hey Keisha, Brad is a problem. See, Brad, I know Brad is like messing all of y'all over, but girl, look, if you come, I'm trying to get some working rights. I'm trying to be able to get a job because Brad is crazy. He a fucking savage, and I need help, girl. And so, I mean, shit, I don't know what the black woman was thinking then, but me, I would have been like, oh shit, this bitch really talking to me. First of all, this bitch talking to me. Becky talking to me. This bitch see me. She see me. This dang girl, dang. Let me girl. Hey, Avana, dang. Girl, Becky called me today, girl. Becky talked to me, girl, in the market. Girl, she said something to me. Girl, she saw me. And she told me that if I join her organization, that I can get a job. Girl, if I can get a job, girl, that'll help our families, girl. Look, girl, come with me. We can get a job. We fuck with this bitch. We can get a job. Look. And then our husbands, they won't be so stressed because, look, they won't be so stressed because then we'll bring some money into the house. Look, fuck that bitch, though. Right? Fuck that bitch. But look, let's go get the job because the bitch said we can get a job. Can we be real about this shit? Can we be
Okay.
real about the stuff that happened to us in history? Because this
Yeah,
is why
but
I don't get up on live streams. This is why I don't talk to you niggas. This is why I don't get up on live streams. Because niggas don't want to be real with the shit, man. Let's be real with the shit,
okay.
man.
Yeah, but we're being real because we in the mindset of the present. To be real back then, most black women be suspicious of Becky coming up to them like that.
I
Uh,
would too. I would too. I would too. But if I see them making moves, okay, so I'll be like, oh, bitch, get the fuck on my face, right? But when I see them making moves, they making moves. And you know what I'm saying? They making moves. They out there going ham. I mean, what we got? What we got at that time? Black man, what we got? What we got? We looking at each other. I'm black, you black. Black man, I'm black. Black woman, you black, I'm black. What we got right now? We ain't got no civil rights. It's
No.
illegal for me to work. It's illegal for me to work, boo. I can't even work, boo. I gotta keep sharing. I gotta keep sharing and go over here and do shit for white folk, clean their fucking houses and shit. And you know I'm doing a dirty deed to get that extra money. Let's talk about that shit too. Come on, man. Let's talk about the real shit we went through. The real shit we went through. Nigga want to talk about Wikipedia shit. Let's talk about the real shit because the shit that we going through right now in 2020, you mean to tell me niggas ain't doing some real shit to fucking survive right now?
okay, okay, yeah, yeah. But I also want to hear Abinaya take on it. Um, okay,
Mm.
you think that if that the way Lucy had put it, that it would have been possible to do it that way, where
Oh
hey,
yeah.
hmm?
Oh yes. It can be
Okay,
possible because
okay, cause back in that time, the black man had to work hard for a little bit of money. Black women couldn't work at all, and there's there's a feminist movement where they trying to get equal rights, the right to work, the right to own property, the right to vote, and all that stuff.
okay.
And and that was so because we're also women, we benefited from what they were doing, and black men were still struggling to get their rights going on too. So because around the same time the feminist movement was going on, the civil rights movement was going on, and the feminist movement got their stuff because of the civil rights movement. Yeah, because the way they worded it for the civil rights, the feminist movement got it also. They got they got swept into that rights also.
Okay, so let me do this because Abana is from the continent and she knows nothing about what we're talking about. So let me bring it into perspective for her.
Okay.
So Abana, go on mute because because it's an echo. Um, so on the continent, the women have less rights than what we have in the states. Okay, and if you want a job, you definitely gotta either pay or fuck your way into that job. And I'm talking about you gotta fuck somebody to get a KFC job. Okay. So, and here women are not allowed to become chiefs or any type of leadership or anything. And me even talking about trying to be a chief or anything, I've been told, oh, they'll try to kill me. Even with the way I talk, how I am now, like they will have a problem with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And these, so niggas will be like, oh, well, you need to be in your place. No, nigga, fuck that. You had your chance. I need to fucking do what the fuck I need to do. Okay. So on the continent, there's no such thing as fucking feminism. There's no such fucking thing. Okay. The man runs every goddamn gone thing. And then this is talking about British colonies. Ghana is a British colony. When you get into the francophone shit and the predominantly Muslim countries, it's even worse. Okay, so being here on the continent, when I hear these dudes complain about black women in America, I'm like, bruh, what is you talking about? Why are we complaining about each other and what one can get and the other one can't get? If we have a common enemy, and we have a common thing that is just that is putting us in a deficit globally, nationally, locally, and globally. Why is there issue? Why even is feminism even a word? Why is misogyny even a word? This is the part that I want to understand. But until we come to that understanding, there's definitely a benefit to feminism, because until things are understood, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead go speak on the continent, man, because like it's even worse than the U.S.
Oh yeah, it's very worst in Africa. We being like blacks, we are not helping each other. You see, what I was trying to say is that like we jealous each other and we don't create love within us, we the blacks. Those are the things we have to create between we the blacks. We have to create so much love. So when we create the love, we're going to know what we are going to do about it. Understand? Like, for instance, you see a woman working without paying and those stuffs. It's not good. But you see, those dudes are there and they are taking over everything and they don't want the woman to do that. You understand? So I was thinking that they should create much love within the women so that women too can get some position to be on. And if they talk, it can go far away because it seems like the woman doesn't have any opportunity to say something or to say hey, but everything be on the men. You see, so I was thinking that we the ladies too, we have to do because now lady can do more than the men can do. And if we say those days they are not working in those days, but now women are working, and if we are working, we can support the men in the house. But if we are not working, we can support the men. So I was that is what I know about this small. Like for instance, when you come to Ghana, you see when those Jew people come to Ghana, most of the black women follow those Jews because they think they have money. So I have to follow them and bring money home. But whilst the black people are there and we don't follow the black people, we live and follow those Jews. Why?
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. And so when I hear certain sisters on YouTube, I ain't gonna drop no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Certain sisters on YouTube, when they talk about the plight of black people, particularly black men, and the relations between black men, I don't understand why when we try to have positive conversations and build positive relationships between black men and black women, like how we do on this channel, the things that Max tries to provide positive black reinforcements between each other, even if we have differences between each other, we have to take in consideration our environment, our history, and things that have happened in order to come to a consensus of how we can help each other. See, I'm not a big person on unity. Okay. I don't care about I'm not trying to hold hands with you niggas. Okay. Not all you niggas. Some of you I like you. Some of you I like. Most of you I don't. Okay. So I'm not interested in holding hands with you, but what I am interested in is seeing your freedom. That's what I do want to see from you. For you. I don't have to like you to see
Mhm.
your freedom as a black person. So we need to understand that this is not just something that's happening in the United States. This is something that's happening globally. So why is that? There's no feminist movement on the continent. If it was, I think it would be a problem.
Mhm.
Cause like Abana said, when you see how hard the black woman works over here and the dudes, let me tell y'all something. At night, like right now, let me see what time it is. Oh, it's 1:34 at night. Like, okay, so like, normal like chill time when it gets dark over here about like 6:30. So about 7 o'clock, that's when people start going out. They go to the little clubs, the little pubs, they go to the little spots or whatever. Let me tell you something. All you see is dudes. Am I lying, Abner? Tell me. Tell them. Am I lying? All you see is niggas,
Yeah,
right?
you are not lying. It's true. You just see only dudes. You not see the
No ladies.
woman.
No ladies. No ladies. You know what the
Yeah,
ladies
no.
do Monday through Saturday, Sunday through Sunday? You know what the ladies doing? They all trying to get some money.
Yeah, that's true. The ladies have to go and look for money. They don't want
Even
to be in the
during the
house.
daytime. Confirm this for me too, sis.
Oh yes,
During the daytime with the
yes.
children, when
Daytime,
the school. Go
daytime.
ahead, sis.
Yep,
Go ahead, sis.
yep,
Mhm.
yep. Because daytime they have to go around look for money with the children. The men, it's not easy. So that's why I say the ladies. Why? I want to know that part. Why is it that the black lady always suffering? Why?
Hmm.
That's the big question.
Cause damn, in the daytime, when the children get out of school, like
Mm.
I be looking for the female children. I've been over here 6 months. I've been coming back and forth over here for 2 years. But I've been over here now for consistently going on 7 months now. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
even the 2 years prior that I because I'm about to hit my 3 year mark now. You know what I'm saying? I don't see female children outside. If I see female children outside, they working. They pounding food, they helping their mama, they washing
Yep.
clothes, they selling something, they got buckets on top of their heads, selling pure water,
Yeah.
plantain, they running next to the buses. I'm talking about running, they could get ran the fuck over. Do you understand me? And you can clearly see this girl
Yeah.
12, 13, 8, 9 years old. You know where the little boys at? The little boys are down at the beach begging for money. The little boys is hanging around at town playing soccer, what they call football. They fucking around somewhere smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or doing some bullshit, doing some bullshit. Okay, so when you come to Africa, you gonna see all the men, you gonna see all the boys, you gonna see all the male children doing absolutely fucking nothing. But when you see the women, those are the ones you see the baby on their back. They selling pure water. They selling plantain chips. They selling whatever the
Mhm.
fuck got fucking propane tanks on top of their fucking head with a baby on their back. Where's the nigga at? And they don't have again. They don't have feminism over here. They don't have feminism over here. So, what actually is the benefits of feminism? The fact that I can get a job over the black man. So, for those of you that have been following the conversation, you thought that I thought that me being able to get some shit that the black man can't get is a good thing. No, unless you're going to fall into that trick bag because they do that on purpose in the US. But in the States, nobody, I mean, in Africa, nobody fucking wins. And I don't understand how they're able to put us in the same fucking position and on the continent of Africa as they did in the United States, where the woman is still working, making the money, feeding the children, and you see all the men doing whatever the fuck they're doing. How is that possible? So in America, the black man can't work, or they make it so he can't work, or they disadvantage him some type of way where he can't work, or they fuck his head up where he can't work. And then Africa, for some reason, he just I don't know why the black man over here don't work. I'm still trying to figure out why you see women selling shit, trying to make that bread, and you see all the men playing football. You see the little boys playing in the. Cause I mean Victoria, Albana,
I,
tell them how
it,
many
no,
times
yeah, yeah.
I asked
The
you,
men
yo.
don't go anywhere. They will just be around playing games like soccer, playing everything like smoking, drinking alcohol, walking around, playing a whole lot of something else without going to work. You see the women be in the marketing place with their children, selling pure water, selling cassava, everything. And later in the night, the lady have to come to the house and prepare food for the man to eat
Mm-hmm.
without putting the money on a table. You see, making the lady suffer. And I don't know why we the blacks we are doing that to our ladies. I don't know. And it's like when the ladies is about to complain, then you say, "Oh, this lady, he doesn't respect at all. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do." It is not that because you are not doing your job or you are not supposed to the place that you have to be. You have not been doing that, and the women have to do all your work for you,
Hmm.
and that is a
Same.
big problem now.
Yes.
Yeah,
In the
that
states, they expect us to do that, and if we don't do that, we're not feminine. You
you
know,
see.
we're not this, we're not that.
So
Oh,
that is the reason why I was thinking that when the dudes come down and we the blacks ladies we saw them, we feel like, oh, this man he will just take me as a good person. He will make me suffer. He will make me this. But It's not good. So it's not good. We have to find a solution for that, so that our ladies too will be happy for being with the own black men without leaving the black men going for those dues, because we have suffering from those people, and we later go back for them. Why?
Man.
Um, makes me wonder, was it always that way? Did something change? It don't seem to make sense, um, that that women are doing all the work. Okay, are the women are the majority of the ones that got job or business or stuff like that. Over here, they try to make it because of feminism, or because we got all these benefits, or let me see, what's that, the welfare and all that other stuff. Um, but here we are in a country that knows nothing about benefits. Definitely don't about feminism. Definitely does not have welfare stuff. But still, we see it's the women working,
Facts.
and
Okay.
and if she complains or gives excuse, she's getting it there too. Oh, you're a bad woman. Uh, you're no good. Hmm.
Hassan Burton said, we men in the States can work. Some of these sorry, I guess you're saying a-holes, sons of bees, don't want to work or work hard for what they want. Okay, yes, that's true. Now, am I saying all continental African men? Is Abena saying all continental African men not, what I'm saying, doing? No, we're not saying all. But this is the thing. This is what I want people to understand. If you have multiple women on social media, and I think social media is still a, I don't know. I can't really gauge social media compared to what's actually happening in real life. But when I
Hmm.
talk to my own friends, when I talk to my own colleagues,
Hmm.
and I'm not a hood chick, people think that I'm a hood chick. I'm really not.
Hmm.
Okay. So when I engage in conversations with other groups of women, I hear the same thing. Okay. So I've been in groups of women that fall in the POC category, and they have the same complaint about their men too. The thing is, you only hear Black people talking about their shit. You only hear Black people airing their shit out all over social media. You don't hear the Asian community talking about, because guarantee you think they don't have the same issue. You don't think that their women are not going through some fuck shit with how their countries are. So if men wanna if we're gonna take it to just strictly feminism, okay, I would have to ride with that, because, just because I have a vagina and I have breasts and you're able to penetrate me doesn't mean that you have the right or control over me. You know why? Because you have a job to do and I have a job to do. And clearly the colonizer has said that, because they have completely separated us into what jobs you're able to do. And for a long time, women couldn't even work. Can we go back to that? Where there's a period of time, and still today in 2020, there are countries where women are not allowed to work. We're not allowed to work. So when you have a young girl that is finishing college, finishing high school, let's talk about just high school, turning 18. I think globally 18 is the age that you're an adult, quote unquote, an adult. Well, we know that's really not an adult. I really don't think people are adults until maybe like 27 or something, 25 or something, really. But that's my opinion. When we're talking about young women finishing, completing their primary school, their education, with where legally they're able to fend for themselves, and they live in a place where legally they're not able to fend for themselves, where they have to marry a man in order to fend for themselves. It used to be that way in America. So if it was that way in America, what, 50, 60 years ago, not that long ago, then what makes y'all think it's any different somewhere else? So, yes, there is a benefit to feminism, because when you're talking about a human being, when we want to talk about all lives matter, okay, all lives matter, yes, because women lives matter too. Can we? Oh, don't coin that shit. Y'all, I'm not a feminist. But I mean, come on, y'all, let's be real with this shit, man. We human beings. Why are we even having this conversation? My whole thing is, why do we even have a conversation about misogyny and feminism and things like that if we're human beings? If we know it takes food to survive, we need food and shelter, not necessarily even fucking clothes, but food, shelter, and clothes. If we need that, why are we even talking about the retarded shit that we talk about?
because that's
Oh,
the area we're most familiar with.
I mean, I just see. I really would like to have some Manosphere, Red Pill, even the Crockers. I would really like to talk to them because I want to understand what is their problem with women being able to survive, being able, see. And now let me say this, and I want to be clear. I do not agree with women boxing. I do not agree with women playing football and contact sports. I really don't, because the structure of our bodies, if you want to do that, that's your business. I'm not going to stop you. I would not create a protest or any type of organization to stop you from being in the MMA or becoming a boxer. But nor will I get out there and protest and support you being able to have the right to be able to be in the NFL, because women's body structures are different. We are different. Again, when we're talking about nature, we're different. We have our places. But when we're talking about a capitalistic society and how we have to survive, nigga, I gotta get out here and work. And if you ain't got no money, don't be mad because I got the bread and you don't. Don't get up on here and talk shit about a feminism movement because women are able to peep the game and see the goal and be more survival of the fittest. So can we ask this question? Are women more
okay.
of the survival of the fittest than men? And let's take race out of it. Let's take race out of it. Are women more survival of the fittest than men? Hello. Let's get a man up here. Let's get a man up here. I want to know, are women more survival of the fittest than men? I mean, first of all, let me say this, and you're gonna be mad. I mean, we can bleed for 5 days and don't die. So first of all, we can do that, and you can. So let's talk shit. Let's get into it. Like, are we more survival of the fittest? Are we able to peep the game? Are you mad that we're able to um get the benefits of white daddy and make it work for us, nigga, you should be happy for that, and you should be getting a job on the backside so we could both benefit off the shit that I can get from white daddy, white zaddy, and while you working your job making 1,500 a week, and he don't even know about your 1,500 a week, and when he come around to do his inspection, your ass leave and come back. I mean, what's the problem? I mean, why can't we both finesse the fucking system? I don't understand. So if I need to just take a part-time job at Target so it makes it look like I'm broke, so I can get all the fucking food stamps and Medicaid and the fucking Section 8 and shit like that, and because we got 5 children, we can get a fucking 5 bedroom fucking Section 8 somewhere where it's cool and it's nice and it's pretty, and goddamn it, nigga, you come in through the back. Yes, you need to come in through the back because you make $2,000 a week. You make $7,000 a week because you a fucking trucker. Okay, and you make the motherfucking money, and we not married, and we can't get married because I need to continue to reap the benefits of this bitch ass government that put us in the fucking predicament that we're fucking in. So you shouldn't be mad at me that I get WIC, I get food stamps, I get Medicaid, nigga. Get the bread that you can get because you're strong. You got muscles. You got a fucking tool belt. You can do shit with your hands, your feet, your back, and your neck that I can't do. And I can do the things that you can't do. Smile in white zaddy face. Smile in his face and get the corporate job and then low key still be collecting the motherfucking earned income credit, the earned income credit, the motherfucking tax credit, because we got 5 kids. We got 4.5, we got 3.5 kids. Collect all the motherfucking Medicaid. Okay. And the only person that has to pay for their health care is me because you can't put me on your benefits, boo, because they're going to see my social security number and they're going to see the my shit is associated with the social services shit, boo. So I'm the only one that in the house. I would say I would eat that, boo. I'm the only one that doesn't have health insurance. I'm healthy, boo. I'm healthy. So how many times am I going to the doctor? The children are covered through Medicaid. We getting six, seven, $800 in fucking food stamps. Like, and nobody knows about your income. Why is these niggas complaining about the shit that we get? Yes, there is a benefit to feminism. That's my benefit. That's what I see the benefit of feminism. Raping the system back the way they raped me. Huh?
Yeah.
The Dick Gregory. I gotta hit you with the Dick Gregory. Huh?
Mm.
So you were saying Abinai? Okay. Well,
That's right. That's right. Hello.
yeah.
Hello. I want one of these sister bims get up here and tell me. I want, matter of fact, if they come in the comments after they hit it, because I I want to know. I want to know what why couldn't we do that? Instead of you complaining, why couldn't we do that? And then now let's flip to the continent. Alvin, let's flip to the continent. You got women in the market selling their goods, got their baby on their back, hot as fuck, sweating as fuck, and you got some bitch ass nigga coming around talking about you gotta pay 5 CDs a day, 2 CDs a day in order to sell your shit, and if you don't pay him that money, he gonna steal your shit at night. Where is the black men to protect these women that's selling their shit in the market?
W-
Huh?
Mm.
Wait a minute. So you mean her husband's not even there to do that?
I will
No,
tell him how the market go. That's your
no, no. Their husband is not there to do that. The women go to the market by themselves. They do everything by themselves, and no man protect them or save them when there's even we call something here abai. They will be chasing the market women through selling their goods on the market, paying tax like 2 cities, 1 city. If you don't pay, they will not allow you to sell it, and you don't have a table to put even your things on it. You have to carry it on your neck, but they will still take that task on your hand. And the men are not fighting for the ladies. They are not fighting for their women. They are just roaming about doing their own things. And if we are saying we have to protect our ladies, those are the things we the men have to do. Protect their ladies or protect our women because they have been going and bringing money to the house, even bringing dinner to the table. You the man, you are just in the house, waiting for the dinner to be ready, and then you say, "Oh, okay, I have to go and finish. You don't have anything to do again, so I finish consuming my dinner." So I was thinking that if we can create something that will help the ladies, those are the things we have to do as a black people. We do something to help the ladies or to protect our own ladies. They are our brothers and sisters. All of us, we are sisters. And we are the same time, we are the brothers. So why are we not saving our sisters from evil people? And we leaving them being on their own. You see,
Whoa. Okay. Wow. Common sense would say, hey, go with your woman. If you help her set up, the faster she's there to set up, the quicker she get to sell something. Protect her from thieves, because the money that's stolen from her is stolen from y'all. That's food out of y'all mouths that's being taken. you know, I ain't, I ain't saying be there 24/7, but like be there for the beginning, check on your woman all during the day and stuff like that. Do the heavy lifting. That's why you got muscles to do the heavy lifting. Why is that not understood?
Man, most of these ladies are single ladies, and they do
What?
the same thing that we do in the U.S. You
Hmm.
get with a dude, he talk all sweet to you, he tell you that he can do this and he can do that. You end up having a fucking baby, and then you got a baby on your back, and you still in the goddamn market, and that nigga doing some old other shit. You gonna be able to call that nigga? This shit is global. So how are they gonna blame the shit? You still got women that don't have no children that's in the market that's trying to make a way, right? So why are the men not helping the women? I just don't get that. I don't understand how the men are able, how they don't, man, oh my God. Man, it's so many ladies that sell this stuff. Some of them are single mothers, some of them are not. That's irrelevant. If you got some bitch ass nigga coming through the market, talking about some, oh, you gotta pay me this or we're gonna steal your shit when you leave your shit. I mean, I'm talking about y'all imagine the produce, a small produce section, you know what I'm saying, in your local fucking supermarket. You're not gonna be able to pack all that shit up and take it home every day. You need to be able to leave it there and just cover it so it'll be protected. And the next day you come and sell your shit. So you got some dude to my son. If you don't pay me such and such money every day, then we're gonna steal your shit. Why isn't it they can get some dudes together? Why ain't no dude saying kicking this dude ass? I don't understand that. So it sounds like to me it's not the equivalent of what we're going through in the states, but it still sounds like similar fuckery. So when these bitch ass red pill manosphere sissy bum ass fuck niggas talk about and the black women don't need to be protected for what? Okay, okay, okay. And that's
Um,
why you got a problem. And that's
okay.
why you got a problem. And
Same
hence the
thing,
feminist movement,
different.
because that's what kicked the feminist movement off.
Yeah.
Brad said, "Fuck Becky, bitch. Shut your ass up. You ain't shit. Stay your ass in the house. Shut the fuck up." Ain't that what we hear? Ain't that what we hear? I will
Mhm.
kill you. I will beat you. I will do this. I will do that. I will take you. Won't be able to eat because it's illegal for you to work. Where you going? Where you
Mhm.
going? You can't work. You can't work. Where you going? Huh? We talking about 1956, 1942,
Mhm.
1938. Huh? Where you going?
And
1918. When we free? When we free? Huh? Where you going? Hmm? Where you going?
Yeah. And shooks. And don't forget the ones that beat up their woman for another man looking at her. Not that she's looking at the man looking at her. And it could be for
Then,
a whole bunch of reasons. It's like, oh, you're going to be with that.
mm,
Yeah. Or don't forget the ones that, they want to get rid of you because divorce is not possible. So what do? They eliminate the problem.
and so then when you hear niggas talk using terms like monkey branching, monkey branching, going from one dude to the next, to get to a higher level to get the money, and then also see monkey branching, to my understanding, is a new term for gold digger.
Uh-huh. Well, it seems to me that the woman don't be trying to monkey branch. She's thinking she's with this dude. This dude is floating around among other women, and he moved on to the next one without telling her. So she's left hanging. So if she don't want to fall, she's gonna reach for a branch to stabilize it. That, to me, black women are not monkey branching. Or if they are, okay, they got to be very skilled at it. But more often than not, what's happening is the woman thinks she's connected to the dude.
Uh-huh.
He, in the
So
meantime, was floating around, decided I had enough of her. I'm going to be with this one, and he leaves her hanging. So she's hanging by one hand on a branch. Total surprise. She wasn't expecting him to just leave her like that. So she
oh,
just stay hanging there, or she reached for a branch to keep her from falling.
yep.
Hmm.
While he monkey branching to some other wop. So
And
so so niggas, so we monkey branching for gold and they monkey branching for wop.
mhm,
Basically,
yeah,
they monkey branching for wop. Because if they got their own money, if they're well to do, self-sustainable men, and they have all this and they have all that, and they have choices, and they're looking for a woman that has act right. And then once we don't have any more act right, they just whop their ass on to the next goddamn wop. They monkey
mhm,
branch their ass on to the next wop.
mhm,
See, hey, okay, so don't be mad at me because I feel like I'm no longer secure in the dynamics that you have created, and I feel like I found something else that's better. Okay, okay, don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to do? So you mad because I go to school and get a degree and I become your CEO. I become your HR rep. I become the one that hires you. You want to say that the white supremacy is using me to keep you out of a job because I'm the HR hiring manager, right? Okay, okay, okay. So, but if I just look cute and I just have some act right, and then just stay a virgin for 30 years and just wait for one of you well-to-do niggas to think I'm cute enough and well behaved enough, let me say that again, well behaved enough to pick me up and give me the opportunity to be a real woman by your standards. um I mean, those are my options.
yeah. And don't forget the ones the other group of, they whopped on over to the next wop, and
Still walking to
so
the next. Yep, still
yeah,
walking to the next
and
one.
supposedly they moved on. They divorced from you. Only thing y'all deal with is the kids. So maybe because you hurt from that, you don't do anything. You don't trust men anymore. You don't trust your judgment about men. And maybe 6 years down the line, you eventually ventured out and you found somebody that's interesting, that's better, and you're starting to go out. Do you know that fool's gonna try to come right back over now that you see that you with someone, and try to cause trouble and try uh put you as the bad guy in the situation and try
Mm.
to destroy. And if he see where he can't destroy your new relationship or trick you into taking him back, that you want to be a family again, uh, then he
Fuck all,
figure I can't have you, nobody can have you, and we
fuck
have
all that.
yep.
Man. The benefits to feminism is that I'm able to get a job. I'm able to go to school. I'm able to do. I don't want to do what you do, nigga. I don't want to be a fireman. I don't want to be a butch bitch. I don't want to goddamn. I went into the military. Yes, I am a Marine. You know what I'm saying? I did that, and I figured out that was not for me. But I had my purposes of why I went in there because I had a fucking plan. Again, we talk about how women have critical thinking and how we think and how we are more survivalist than men, right? So I'm looking like, yo, I can kill three birds with one stone going into the Marine Corps. But it didn't happen because 9/11 threw a wrench in my shit. But even after that, I still bounced back. So why would I, if I have the opportunities and the benefits, be able to work, be able to do certain things? Why would I deal with the likes of certain of yous just because you have a certain level of masculinity and things like that if you're not willing to, here we go, listen carefully, cooperate. If you're not willing to cooperate, oh my God, I'm waiting for the,
Okay.
I want the smoke. I want the smoke.
Well,
If you're not willing to
unfortunately,
cooperate,
yeah, unfortunately, the Black Knight was the only one brave enough to come up to give us a guide point of view to your question earlier.
Hey, what's going on, ladies? How y'all doing?
Hmm.
and so
Well, the question, right? Are black women better survivors? Absolutely. Black women are not only better survivors than black men, they're naturally better survivors, period, amongst all races of men. It's a natural thing that comes with them when they're born into this world. There's been several studies done with infant girls versus male babies, and they were put in extreme conditions, and the female babies, right, were better survivors. And the mother is what teaches basic survival to the children. When the children get older, the man may critique certain things, but the survival education actually comes from the mother, not the man. So yes, so to answer your question, yes, black women are better survivors, not just over black men, but better survivors, period, over all races of men, and live longer than all races of men. And you can look that up.
Yep.
Hello?
well,
Yeah.
well,
Well.
Yeah.
I just want to know why we can't get no cooperation. Why we can't get
Well,
no
another
cooperation
thing
and
I
why we
wanted to
can't get
touch
no
on.
collaboration? Because I mean, if I can get $700 a month in food stamps, nigga, you done gave me three babies.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? We ain't married. It's a benefit for you to keep driving your trucks. I mean, come on, Max, let's do this scenario. You drive trucks, right? You know what I'm
right.
saying? You making, let's say you got your, let's do the well to do TBA level, right? The where you're making 30 to 40, $50,000 a week because you're a freight line broker. You're not even driving trucks. You have a fleet of trucks. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so we millionaires, right? We millionaires, right? So you meet me, right? I don't have no kids, you know what I'm saying? But we get together, and I don't know for whatever your reason you don't marry me, but we have children. We're together. Now some niggas will say, "Oh, he would have married you," blah blah blah. All niggas ain't like that, right? So let's say when I met you, you're young. You're like 27 and I'm 22, right? and you're just getting into the business. So you ain't making all that money yet. You making like maybe $2,000-3,000 a week. So you shitting on niggas, right? Because you 27, you young, and you dumb. We talking about the 90s. You just getting into trucking, and you like, wow, you making all this money. You just getting out of high school. You don't have no college education, none of that shit. You barely made it out of high school, C average. You know what I'm saying? But you got into trucking, right? We making bread.
Uh-huh.
So we get together, we start having a couple of babies. We got 3 babies now, right? So
Mhm.
why would we get married when I can go get food stamps and I can go get all this other stuff and don't tell them nothing about you and shit like that? Why can't we do a collaboration like that?
Well, they used to do that back in the series. They used to finesse the system, right?
That's what I
The
thought.
men,
That's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah, they used to do that back in the 70s. The guy would come out of the house real quick, let the mailman come drop the check. So the mailman leave, boom, go right back in the house. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying? Yeah, yeah. But you see, what you were talking about earlier, right? Becky and Brad work together as a team. They don't even get along most of the time, right?
Nope.
Actually, most Beckys and Brads hate each other. Okay, so but they work together as a team, right? Now we can all agree that Brad is a savage, right? Who do you think taught him how to be like that, right? See, Becky taught her man how to be a savage and a survivor and a conqueror and stuff like that, right? The Negro don't want to listen or cooperate with the black woman who's trying to show him how to get these means so that we can be a powerful 1-2 punch. Nah, they want to go around here and talk about, no, I'm a better woman than you. I want to be a woman. I want to be a white supremacist over you. They don't want to work together. Like you said, y'all get on the inside, right? Get that corporate money, right? And while you up there, you can filter some of that power down to him to where he can get some jobs in the blue collar area, end up dominating that area. But nah, niggas don't want to do that. Niggas don't want to do that. They don't want to work together with the black woman. You see, this is why we're oppressed because Becky and Brad, they work as a team. Even though most of the time they can't stand each other, they still work as a team, right? What happened when that crazy ass, racist Trump, right, talked all that shit about women and grabbing their vaginas? Who did Becky come out and vote for? Trump.
Mm-hmm.
He telling you right there. She was, yeah, she don't like the fact that he grabbed her vagina, but she
I'm glad
she
you
knows.
said that. I am
Right, right,
so glad
right.
you said that, man.
Hold on, let me just finish real quick. Yeah, she don't like that, but she understand what it is. She understand with him, she got power. That's why she voted for him. They work together as a team. She can't stand the motherfucker, but they working together as a team. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, this nigga, this dude grabbing crotches and being prosecuted. They tried to impeach him, all this shit for some sexual harassment shit, man. And niggas is talking about feminism.
Yeah, and you know what, Dr. Claude Anderson, right? To back up what I'm saying, he said racism is a team sport. Becky and Brad are a team. They ain't gotta like each other. They don't give a damn about each other half the time. Hell, they trying to kill each other half the time. But they understand, right, that to survive, they need to stay in power. So they work as a team. Niggas don't want to get with the black women and work as a team. You got black women in high places, right, that can help us out, that can trickle down some of that information to where brothers can get on board, right? But you don't want to work because you got some kind of ego problem.
Because I can get into places that you can't.
Exactly. But you got some kind of ego problem, you all hurt. You walking around here like a scorned woman. Oh, how come she got these jobs and I can't get no job? If you would work with her, you would have a job.
Oh no, the black woman is keeping the black man out of the jobs. I had somebody ask me that in the chat one time. Why is black women the number one, ones that's keeping the black men out of the jobs because they got
Let me
all
tell
the
you something.
HR jobs.
These cats don't understand, right? How good they can have it with black women being in high places like that. My wife is a high-ranking executive for Bank of America, right? I work for a construction company. I got my check, right? I went to the bank. They was closed, but there was still people in there, right? I called my wife up and said, look, babe, I'm gonna cash my check. She called down there and made them open that bank back up just to cash my check. That's the kind of motherfucking pull we can have if we work with our women.
Man, I wish Bell, both either one of the Bells was up here, Bell or Bella. They can attest what I'm about to say. If and I'm gonna close out on this, and I don't have nothing else to say after this. If niggas got a problem with working with the black woman, they need to ask the nearest black woman to them how it is working with another black woman. And the shit that we have to go through, not even talking about Becky. We already deal with shit with Becky, but we're working in an environment where it's a bunch of black women
Mm.
because the black women treat other black women worse than they do the black man. So if the black man can't handle working under the black woman,
Okay, we got
nigga,
echo.
you a whole bitch. You a whole bitch. You a whole bitch. Because where is your balls? Where is your testicular fortitude? Where is your masculinity to where when you walk in a room, you don't have to say nothing and the women automatically respect you because of how you carry yourself. That is what calms down the discord between women. Masculine energy coming into the room. And if a nigga don't have that masculine energy to be able to decipher the fucking room, to be able to spread that feminine energy, dissipate that energy, then man, he's gonna fall right into the shit because most niggas will come into an environment full of women and be trying to have sex with all the women and be, playing this one against the other one and see what he can fucking get. And then he end up getting fired and all the women be there and then he be mad because the bitches done fired him. No, it ain't the bitches that done fired you. You came in as a bitch. So you got treated like a bitch.
But
And
you
the
know
women
what?
kept their job.
They want to take a few women that has problems with men, right, and spread that all over the entire race of black women. Like every black woman that's in a high place don't want to give a black man a job, but don't want to help a black man out, and that's not true.
Man, let me
I
tell
know
you, man,
plenty.
when I go for my interview, bro, when I see a black woman, if it's a black woman interviewing me, I'm already like, oh shit, man, this bitch, man. I'd rather have a black man or somebody white interviewing me because a black woman interviewing me, man, I'm thrown completely off my fucking game because I can't play cute. I can't like I just gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it
Mhm.
100. And if she ain't got no kids, I can't play the kid card. If she ain't got no kids, you don't know how to play it with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I do is just be myself and just be like, yo, this is my expertise. Here's my CV. Here's my resume. This is what I can do. Blah blah blah. Because man, I'm telling you, if you a black woman and another black woman is interviewing you, man, I'm telling you. And so when niggas talking about, oh, the black woman keeping all the jobs from the black man, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up, man. And I'm telling you, any black woman that hear this after anybody that's in the chat, please comment if I'm right or wrong on that shit. I don't care if it's a light skinned black woman or dark. If it's I'm light skinned, so if it's a dark skinned black woman, I definitely know like, oh shit, I look too cute for the interview. Oh shit, I put the lipstick on. I should have just came busted. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, if I know a black woman is interviewing me, I would go to the interview looking kind of busted. I would just, just have my little regular interview clothes on. I would put no makeup on. I would just put a little Vaseline on my lips and, no earrings. I wouldn't try to look cute at all, like at all. At all.
Well, let me ask you a
Because
question.
if you look too cute, Max, if you look too cute and if she feel threatened, you're not gonna get the fucking job. You're not gonna get the fucking job because she's got to be the baddest bitch on the job. If you're a bad bitch, you're not getting the job.
Now you see by you saying that, right? They're going to use that as ammunition against black women. They're going to say, now you see, even the other black women, all right, are complaining about black women.
So that means it's a psychological problem between all of us.
Hmm.
That's what that says. It's a
Well, they don't think
psychological
that.
problem between all of us. Well, then
Well, this,
then
right.
that's
Yeah,
another
and
psychological fucking problem.
They
they
think the
choosing to
psychological problem
ignore.
is just with. They think the psychological problem is just with black women.
It ain't just black women, it's women,
Yeah.
period. Because you too cute. If you too cute, white women won't hire you either. They
Yeah,
won't
it's
hire you
not a
I
black
either.
don't. I
woman issue,
don't.
it's a woman's
You know,
issue.
I still fail to. What is this attraction with these damn Beckys? I don't get it.
They're ugly. I think they're ugly. I'm not getting into that. They ugly as fuck. I call them Triscuits. Um, I'm done.
I call them vanilla people.
Fuck them. They don't get no flavoring. Why you even give them flavoring? Vanilla tastes good. I like vanilla. Don't even give them that. Especially French vanilla ice cream. I love it. So
What you
they
would call them? The flower people?
uh,
The
Triscuits. Like I said, Triscuits. Have you tasted a Triscuit?
Mm,
A gluten free fucking Triscuit?
mm.
Yeah, that.
uh, uh, uh,
See, back in the
those
day, man,
saltines?
we had Negroes that was willing to give some red. We had a lot of brolic niggas out there that was willing to get fight cops. Even MC Light made a song called Roughneck. You know,
Yeah,
you had a lot of hard dudes back then that was willing to get in the street and throw hands with white folks. Cops didn't matter. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Where are the roughnecks today? I
Mm?
hardly think that these niggas online are roughnecks.
No, the Roughnecks is either in jail for putting
You know
hands
what,
on
man?
white
I'm gonna
people.
be real with it. I don't think a lot of these niggas on social media. I don't think they can take a punch. I'm willing to bet many of them can't take a punch.
Not no real punch, anyhow.
Yeah, because I'm from the streets, man. I don't, yo, I done seen real hard dudes, man. I done fought for my life, man. I'm telling you, man, these cats sound like little soft, weak.
Toilet.
Yeah, I think if you crack him in the jaw real quick, they'll fold like a little girl, man, start crying or something.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah.
That's why they're so
Uh,
quick to go for guns.
Yeah, I don't think they could take a punch, man. You know, they weak.
Emmanuel
They
Brick,
got feeling.
I want to highlight what Emmanuel Briggs said. He said he had a good experience working with black people and stuff. I did too. I did too. What I'm speaking on is corporate jobs. I'm speaking on at the end of the '90s, going into the early 2000s when I was trying to get a job at Capital One, where I had to be cute and wear pantyhose because it's the end of '90s and you still wore
All right, y'all. I got to
pantyhose.
get over here, man. Good night, y'all.
Yep,
Yeah.
Have a
because we
good one.
talking about pantyhose. Yep. Um, this last night. So, we know when I had to look real cute and I had my little flirty skirts, I had a job at social services around that time. And I was real cute. I was real cute. And they didn't like it. But I did. But once I got into my technical field and I started working around all types of people, I didn't have an issue. I didn't have an issue. And I will tell you, um, when you start getting into technical fields where you have certifications and you have a niche with your job, you tend to not deal with too much shit. But when you're dealing with customer service and just like mediocre jobs, that's when you deal with a lot of bullshit. Now, I'm not saying that you don't deal with bullshit on higher level paying jobs. No, I'm not saying that. But see, and also I work night shift. So anybody that's ever worked night shift, we already know that night shift, you're just a whole different person. So, but
Yeah.
I had good experiences, but Yeah, but that's all I gotta say, man. I want to push back. I want people to listen to the replay, leave comments, responses, or whatever, or which y'all think I said. If you think that do anything that I said I was wrong, if you want to come to correct me, if you want to come and debate me, that's fine. I would like to know because I want to because there are some negative benefits to feminism, but as a woman in 2020 and looking at what's going on right now, and what my elders have told me from what they have gone through, still alive, growing up in the early 1900s, um, feminism was a lifesaver because we were able to work and we didn't need a man in order to survive. So if you men don't like that, then I beg, please, um, give me the smoke.
Okay. All right. Lucy, final words. Abinai, do you want to say anything? Oh,
Um, Now I'm done with my words for now, so I'm not going to say anything. Just that.
well, it sounds to me like, well, I'm gonna be bold and say I think feminism needs to go to Africa. But how would that change things? Because hey, the women are already doing all the work and stuff like that. I don't think they would be fighting to work. Maybe both change things.
No, 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 no. They will not be fighting you. When you come to Africa, even though if the women are doing all the work, but when you come to Africa, you can be cool. No one will chase you. No one will force you to do something. Just that you have to do your own thing you want to do. If you come to Africa to build a family or to make a business in Africa, there is the way for you to come. And it's free for you to come and build come and create a business in Africa. You understand? So you don't have a problem coming to Africa. Why is the women are working alone? No problem. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, it seemed that
Damn,
feminism.
she said it is what it is in Africa. Don't come over here. You can't change it. It is what the fuck it is. Come over here and do what the hell you gotta do. Cause the bullshit that's going on is gonna continue to go on. Is out of our control. So her best advice, correct me if I'm wrong, Abana, is just if you're gonna come to Africa, don't be trying to change, bring no feminism shit over here. It's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna fucking happen. Just bring your ass over here, hire your security, do what you need to do, you can still make it because I'm over here and I don't have no damn problems. So, but as far as America, um I guess the fight continue, huh? I guess the fight continue.
Yeah.
Sissy Bim versus the feminists, huh? Wasting their fucking time. I
Uh-huh.
digress.
Sissy Benz versus the oh wait a minute, that is feminism. I thought the swirlers was something else entirely, but
Swirlers
yeah.
too.
Okay, because sometimes I hear cisben rhetoric in the swirlers rhetoric, um but as for feminism, okay, hey, we weren't participant with the feminism. There might have been one or two because they were dealing with abolitionists and stuff like that, but for most part black women, we didn't have time for that. We weren't trying to join the feminists. We was too busy trying to survive. We was already working. Will we like better paying jobs with benefits? Oh yeah, benefits. That was an oxymoron back then. They didn't even know what that was. Benefits. Anyway, um, and I think I think what it is, black men had let white men get into their ears, and told them that they should be feeling less of a man because they want to make more money than them. That's because that's their issue, you know. That's one of the reasons why they were fighting feminism in the first place. You know, they didn't want to lose their control. They didn't want to lose their power. You know, you know, and also because they feared that the one was gonna make more money than them, and then they were gonna be the wife of the relationship. Which means in their minds, wife is not a good place to be. So hey, did we use the with the feminists able to achieve to our benefits? Yes, because we was thinking in terms of we ease the stress on our men by bringing in our share of the money, or we needed to make the ends to meet, and so we put in we was doing our share to make the ends to meet, or we was trying to get ourselves in a place where we can benefit our men, you know, get into HR so we can hire our men, get into these executive positions so we can hire our men. Mm-hmm. Or build our men's company by putting them in the know in a position to be there to get the money, get those contracts. And but not listening to the white men's rhetoric and their beef against their women and their issues, and they suddenly made it become theirs, and they put a distance between the two of us. We didn't. Y'all did. Y'all had a problem with us making more money than y'all. Instead of, we getting more money in, because she's getting more money. It's gonna be our money, not just her money. It's the family money. Dang. But anyway, I want to wrap that up and end it with, look, um we could use feminism thing to help us to get better, or we can use it to make the division bigger. That's not going to help us because uh even though Brad and Becky are fighting with each other, they will put things off to the side and deal with things that they work with together with each other. The presidential election is the one thing. Yes, there was a whole bunch of feminists and they were against Trump, but what, 53% of them voted for him? That wasn't Republican. 53% came from what was supposed to be the liberal women. Anyway, that's how I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. We'll see you next Saturday for ladies night. Thank y'all for coming. Good to see you, Manuel Briggs. Ayo Keish, I still uh love that name. Nikki, I'm glad you was able to come. Bella the B, good to see you. Wish you could have came up and chat. Let's see. Sorry, we went too long, Belmore, and of course, our Prince, our number one, first one in, Hassan Burton, the Ebony Star Network, and we will see you next time. So let's get it started.